Hi, this is Dave, Feathering Guide. Welcome to another navigation task. And this is another one where you've got to look at a map extract and compare it with a photograph. See if you can work out what the features are relating map to photograph and identify a point shown on the map. So the photograph is there, and the photograph is taken from X on the map, and we need to identify Y on the map. So what are we looking at? Well, we're at a high point and we're looking down into quite an obvious valley, and a river in it, a road in it, and there's a track higher up parallel to the road. In terms of the geological features, the landscape features, we've got a spur or ridge here, going up this high ground, spur or ridge here, and a third spur or ridge here, all of them coming down to this main valley. And in between the three ridges we've got a valley there and a valley there. And we've got high ground beyond those ridges and a prominent peak there. So we are looking for a valley with a road in it and a track in it. So we know the photograph is taken from X. So going down here we've got river, road, and then a path or a track. So that's your valley. Could it be looking down here? Well, no, it can't, because the photograph is looking directly downhill. That second arrow is actually looking across and then slightly uphill before going down the other side. So it can't be that second arrow. We can't be looking into the valley to the south or southeast. We've got to be looking southwest or south-southwest. So what I think is useful is to actually turn the map around so it's orientated to the photograph. So if we just spin that around, now we know we're at X and we're looking somewhere down into this valley here. What can we see about the valley that we're looking down to? Well, we see the road. It goes in pretty much a straight line, and then at this point here it turns leftwards 90 degrees almost. So there's a big change in the direction of the valley there. So here we've got the road, and at this point here it turns leftwards, and it's actually obscured by this piece of land in the foreground. So we're looking for some ridges on the other side of the valley. Well, we can see here we've got a ridge going up some high ground. Here we've got a ridge going up some high ground, and here we've got a ridge going up some high ground, and we've also got a valley draining down to the main valley and a second valley draining down to the main valley. So that is what we're looking at. What about the water feature high up there? Well, let's just imagine that we draw a straight line from where the photo's taken to the feature that we're looking at. We'll see that it crosses. If we were to go in an absolute straight line, we'd cross the main valley just after it's bent round to the left, and it'd be, the point we're looking for is up that ridge and just off to the right of that third ridge as we look. So let's go back to the photo and have a look at that. So from here we want to be looking across and then up this ridge here, and we know that the little water feature is just off to the right of that. Here's the bit where the valley bends around, so it's up there. So the actual point that we're looking for is it's a loch and high up on the hillside, like in a hanging valley, and it's actually in there. And I don't know if you can see here, we've just got a little stream that drains out of that into this valley, which then drains down into this valley. Some people talked about this water feature here. They maybe got caught out thinking that was it. Well, it isn't, because if you look at that, then the orientation of that, it's much higher and to the right of the main valley down as we look at it, nowhere near this bend in the road. So that was wrong. What they were actually looking at is this water feature here. So that is your answer. The water feature at Y there is tucked away high up on the hillside in there. So I hope you figured something out from looking at the details and comparing the map and the photograph. Hope you got it right. If not, there'll be more coming up, so look out for more navigation challenges.